Welcome to the Coach Trip. 7 couples on a 30-day tour of Europe. For some of them, it was the holiday of a lifetime, taking in some of Europe's most famous sights and cities.
I'm nearly 50-year-old and I've done more in 2 weeks than I've probably done in my life.
That's crazy. Never done it in my life and I want to do it again. Yeah, how badass is that?
But for others, it was a complete nightmare.
And you'll never make it as a singer because you've got no talent.
Oh, you have, don't you?
You ignore him. If anybody's got no talent, it's him.
This has been no ordinary coach trip, because if you didn't like the people you were travelling with, you could vote to send them home.
Who's making eye contact now? Or not making it, eh?
Currently travelling on the coach trip are aunt and niece Eileen and Lisa.
We've met so many different people from different walks of life, and they've all got their own characters, and I think we're all going to come out of this with a lot of friends.
Brothers Gavin and Nathan.
We should all be able to enjoy it all together, and that within those words sums up what we're all about.
Friends Debbie and Tracy.
Been a bit of a roller coaster, emotions and what have you, and having to sit near people that you want to take their faces off.
Good mates Suki and Winter.
Oh, it's had its ups and downs. It's definitely had its ups and downs, but just to get here to the end is something else.
Husband and wife Renee and Brian.
We expected to be here, honestly, for 3 days. And that's what we thought we were going to be here for, 3 days.
We've loved every minute of what we've done.
Nurses Jane and Michelle.
I want to go home now. We stay now. We're going back to reality, out of our little bubble. Back to work. Can we come next time?
And the person who's looked after all the passengers for 30 days, Brendan, their tour guide.
Can't believe it, last day. It's 30 days, isn't it? Do you get less for murder or not?
Yesterday, the coach rolled into Paris, the last destination of its European tour.
The sight's just unbelievable. It's nice, so much different to London.
And at voting time, Brendan gave one couple the chance to stay on and enjoy the city for another few days.
Paul and Maggie.
Paul and Maggie got the treat, but the rest of the passengers must now get back on the coach for the final time and head home on day 30 of the coach trip. It's 9:30 a.m. in Paris and everyone is boarding the coach for the journey home. The tour started its European adventure in London, and now Brendan's heading back with a completely different set of passengers than when he began.
No, London awaits. Your first destination is London. Yeah, final morning. Last quite sad, actually, because we're on our way to London. And we're leaving this beautiful city of Paris. Everybody's on board. The boys were late, Nathan and Gavin. Didn't get down here till 8:30, but we'll make up the time, hopefully, on the way. But I think after 29 days, I'll be ready for a rest. And, and a bit of R&R just for me, no one else, just for me.
It all started 29 days ago when Brendan and 14 passengers boarded a coach bound for Europe. And since then, the trip has travelled over 5,500 miles through 11 countries and visited 35 cities. Only one thing changed more than the scenery: the passengers. Including the ones he started with, Brendan welcomed 42 tourists on board the coach trip. There's been the entertainers.
Whatever happened to the 60s dream? Love, peace and Woodstock in a world grown clean.
He said, you haven't got a set of golf clubs in there as well.
The polite.
I've never been a part of anything quite so exquisite in my whole life.
We're so relaxed. It's been wonderful.
Spread out before you.
It's absolutely beautiful.
The not so polite.
The big bird and the tattooed lady, common as muck.
I don't think Barbara's ever laughed. She's got a face like a smacked ass.
Imbecilic morons.
Some have been voted off.
I can't stand hypocrisy, love.
It's not hypocrisy.
No,
We've got our principles.
Some have just walked off.
They wouldn't know truth if it stood up and bit them.
I'm sorry. As much as I want to be on the trip and appreciate it and everything else, I am not lowering myself to this.
And some have had just plain bad luck.
Punctured my lung, and the air has been leaking out the lung into my body. Within half an hour, I was in the operating theatre, and they put the tube in and drawn the air away, and I'm going to be here for 2 to 3 days.
But through all the changing faces, the twists and turns, the tears and laughter, one thing has remained constant. Brendan, their tour guide.
Right, guys, here we are. OK, this way, guys. Can we please keep together?
And taking this coach trip around Europe hasn't been the easiest job in the world.
That Emma has got such an attitude, as if sort of like I'm some piece of poo that she's picked up on a shoe. I sort of think, yes, I'll strangle you before the end of the day. But then, but then I bounce back. An hour we've spent looking for you. An hour. Doesn't matter, Doctor. They tend to lag behind, and we have to keep to a schedule. Trevi Fountain next, so we'll see. He might end up in it. I hope he can get us back to London. I hope he knows where Gloucester Road is, because if not, I'm getting off at Dover and I'm getting a train.
Brendan's given all of his passengers the ride of their lives, but it's time to find out which was his favourite couple.
Barbara and Peter, before the fight, simply because they'd never been out of the UK. They were always willing to join in on everything, and the couple who I suppose at the forefront have got more out of this trip because they've seen a lot of places which they've never ever been to before.
Barbara and Peter had never been abroad before they jumped on board the coach trip, but got to travel through Holland, Belgium, Germany, Austria, Slovenia and Italy. They loved their national anthems.
Deutschland, Deutschland, over alles.
And were never afraid to speak their mind.
Twice today, you've referred to them as two puffs.
That was in the privacy of a toilet.
You're rich, you two. You really are rich. I think you owe us an apology.
But of all the couples on coach trip, they got the most out of seeing things they've never seen before.
The overall trip's just been a holiday of a lifetime. We're still loving every minute.
Different city, different day, yeah.
It's now 1:25 p.m. and the coach has arrived at Calais to make the Channel Tunnel crossing back to England. This gives the passengers a chance to relax and enjoy a spot of lunch. Throughout the trip, Brendan has tried his best to get his clients to sample the varied culinary delights of the countries they've visited. There was gâteau tasting in the Black Forest.
Delicious.
Apple strudel making in Vienna.
I might have cooked for Phil when I get home. It might be an all new thing.
Pumpkin seed Viagra in Graz.
Oh my God, it was paint stripper.
I had one sip and then I thought, well, brace yourself, Barbara, have another go. And I had another go, and Gordon Bennett, neat acid, springs to mind.
And wine tasting in Austria, Italy, Spain and France. Some people loved it. Some hated it.
It's rotten, it's disgusting. I wouldn't give it to a dog.
But for coach trippers Phil and Marion, the food defined their holiday.
Even better than mine.
Basically, I just like plain English food that's, chips, peas, steak, beans, and just keep it nice and plain.
Phil, what do you fancy?
I fancy egg on chips.
So he knew what was on the menu, and he asked for egg and chips.
It's not fancy boiled ham, it's
No,
just
it's not
plain
fancy,
old
it's just
English
ordinary.
boiled ham.
It's similar to English boiled ham, but it'll obviously be German boiled ham.
I am what I am, me. I can only eat what I can eat, and it's not that I am a picky eater. Well, I am actually, yeah. Do you do just steak? Steak, beef?
Rump steak.
A very, very Slovenian sort of typico style. And then What's wrong with Phil? Are you all right, Phil? Do you need the oxygen?
Don't like grapes.
You don't like grapes? These are muscatel grapes. You can't get them any fresher than this, Phil. Phil doesn't like grapes. I wondered if we served them with chips, do you think he'd like them then? How can you say you don't like it if you've never even tried it? Well, you're not here, you haven't.
I'll be ill.
You won't be ill.
As long as they don't put anything on it, like any sauces or garlic or anything like that, I can eat that, eggs and flour.
Apparently he doesn't like pizza either.
No, I don't like pizzas at all.
So I'm not ordering many chips, you'll just have to eat the crust and lump it. I'm sick of it.
It's not like I'm fussy, and I do generally not like things.
Coming up in part 2, the passengers say hello to the UK.
Very good.
And farewell to each other.
Travel act together.
And Brendan tries to remember even more places he's been on the coach trip.
Orvieto, then Pisa, then Rome, then Pisa. Look, I'm doing it at my speed.
Today the coach trip is heading back to London, which has given Brendan time to reflect on some of the highlights of the 30-day European trip.
The whole experience for me has been absolutely fantastic. I've loved every minute of it.
The coach has now left the Channel Tunnel and is heading for London. Throughout its travels, it's become something of a coach tradition when entering a new country to sing its national anthem. Things started off badly with the Dutch anthem. Then improved slightly with the Belgian. Then we had the German.
Deutschland, Deutschland, over alles.
The Swiss. And finally, the French.
No, can we stop this, please? This is not up to standard, I'm afraid. It's absolutely disgraceful. If this was the Eurovision Song Contest, you'd have got 0 points.
So as the tour approaches London, it's time to sing the coach trip's final national anthem.
God save our brave. Louder! Lord save our noble Queen. Who's not singing? God save our Queen. Gavin. Sing it. Very good, very good.
Singing national anthems has been just one of the many activities Brendan has organised throughout the trip. Travelling across Europe has meant the passengers have had a go at a whole range of things.
Come in, Alan.
There's been the fun days out. And the not so fun.
The organisers of the coach trip must have worked really hard to find, you know, a brewery as bad as that.
The tour was absolutely awful and boring.
Dullest thing in the world.
And they smelt, and it was pretty dull.
I don't think I've ever looked such a prat.
It's very nice to walk around, but it stunk and it tastes like dirt.
There's been the bazaar.
Oh,
I've always been able to walk normally without the aid of sticks.
And they're downright strange. They've met some interesting experts.
You know Jean-Luc Picard from Star Trek? And, well, the guy doing the clogs just looked like him, didn't he?
Best thing about it was probably the woman that was hosting it. She had quite a sexy accent. Yeah, she was nice.
Lady's my best friend. We're going out in Lugano today, round the chocolate factory.
Chocolate. She reminded me of an older version of Pam Ayres, to be quite honest, with very severe, with the bold haircut. And they're quite frightening, very frightening.
Even I admit it, got a week in bloody hell they were, weren't they?
But of all the things they've done, one excursion in particular sticks out in Brendan's mind.
Going to the art class in Florence and seeing Angela and Eden's attempt at trying to... I just started laughing. I just couldn't help myself.
What are they?
His boobies that on that drawing, they were like just flying saucers. I mean, he had no. I mean, it was just amazing. And then she started laughing at his, which made me giggle even more. I mean, it was just hilarious. In fact, I actually ended up backing myself into a corner away from the cameras because I was crying with laughter.
It's 6:30 p.m. and the coach is fast approaching its final stop in London. It's normally at this point in the day that Brendan would gather the group together to vote on who they want off the trip. Throughout the tour, the voting has had a habit of bringing to the surface any tensions that were bubbling under among the passengers.
We'd like to know who you're voting for and your reasons why.
We've seen insults.
Can I just add, there's a bit of a problem with personal hygiene here as well.
It was a cruel and thoughtless thing to do.
You've referred to them as two puffs.
I think it's disgusting.
And I think you are very fake, and over the time we've got to know you, we don't like what we know.
Each to their own.
Yeah, that's right.
I said I was going to make your lives miserable, yeah. I didn't say I was going to punch your lights out.
I'll be honest, I did actually quite hate you.
There's rude people and people are sick.
Tady, it's been a hot day, mate. Bit of BO problem. And you were the one.
Maggie's getting tight, she's 73.
Yes, sir. How old are you?
24.
24, you should be ashamed of yourself. You've been asleep more than anybody on this coach.
You said to me, oh, well, we haven't got a yellow card yet, have we? And smiled and smugged at me. You're not the Queen, sweetheart. Just give up.
It's complete
They probably won't use that.
I don't know, I don't give a shit anymore.
No.
We've seen a few tears and even the odd slap. There's been those who have tried to manipulate the vote.
I thought it up because I'm the genius. And yeah, it's going to work and we're going to be here till the end.
Tonight we're voting for Tady and Dorothy.
Tady and Dorothy.
Tady and Dorothy.
Tady
And Dorothy.
No f***self, so I like her.
But of all the passengers, there's truly only been one couple who really got their teeth into the game: Bob and Pasquale. On arriving, they got rid of older coach member John.
I was just being friendly. Please forgive me for being a nice person.
To the rest of them who have to put up with you on this show from now on, I'll be glad to be off it now that you're on it.
As far as I'm concerned, he is a lowlife, a cockroach.
Before moving their sights onto younger coach member Sally.
She must go. That is my next vendetta, to get rid of the poisonous dwarf. I feel Sally at this moment in time is like a Christmas toy. When you open the Christmas toy, it's really, really enjoyable to play with Sally the doll. But come the 3rd of January, the
you want to rip the head off.
And you snap the bloody thing it out. Pauline Fowler's long-lost witch of a daughter. Attention-seeking is not the word. Actress, she'll be on the streets in a couple of years, acting with a bowl as a beggar.
Emma and Sally.
Ooh.
Thank you.
interesting. Very interesting.
You're clearly up to something, mate. I've seen it. Mate.
Sorry. That's the way I get the blame for everything.
But throughout the whole trip, the worst part about the votes was saying goodbye.
So I have to give you now a red card. I have to now give you a red card. So if you'd like to follow me, we'll get your bags. Can you please go to the coach and get your luggage? That's your second yellow card, which is followed by the red card. That's changed into a red card. Is your second yellow card, which unfortunately turns into a red card.
All right.
And if you would kindly say your goodbyes to everybody. That makes it a red card. So can I ask you to come with you? Come with me. One yellow card.
Sure.
And we have another one, which means
Sure.
it's a red card. Finally, I have the honour of giving you your tickets for a weekend, all expenses paid in Paris.
It's now 7 p.m. and the coach has finally arrived back where it started, in West London.
I hope you've had a lovely, lovely time, OK? It's been really great meeting you. Take care, have a lovely, lovely onward journey and a safe onward journey home. And can I ask Chris to stand up? A big round of applause for Chris. Well done, Chris. So if you'd like to get your things, please, and then we'll let you off the coach. Cheers, Winston. You take care, mate. All right, you look after yourself. I will, yeah, you too. Cheers. Bye-bye, darling. Wonderful. Everywhere we've been to, right? Bruges, Amsterdam, Brussels, Slovenia, Turin, no. Oh, Salzburg, sorry, yeah. Salzburg, Vienna, Salzburg, Venice, Bologna, then Rome, Bologna, Pisa, Orvieto, then Pisa, then Rome, then Pisa, Turin, Orvieto, Rome. Look, I'm doing it at my speed. Bologna. We went back to Venice for a cup of tea. Monte Carlo, Arles or Nîmes. Oh, Saint Véran, San Sebastian to Biarritz to Bordeaux to Poitiers, and Poitiers to Paris, and Paris to London. Is that all right for you? I'd get confused, but wonderful journey. Yeah.